YouTube, what it do, what it do. Uncle Low tapping in today, man. Been a pretty long journey. Been a pretty long journey the past year. I've been working on some things within myself. Really, soul searching and putting in that grind, putting in that work. To get to that level of tranquility, to that level of peace, where I don't know if y'all been, for those that have been there before, when you going through that total purification, but you just not going through that purification. You consciously going through that purification. So your levels of understanding, your levels of knowledge, your levels of being and transitioning is it's a process of its own, and only you can tell your story on what you've been through. So I encourage people that to work on yourselves and continuously do this throughout life, no matter what, no matter where you at, and stay on that path. It's a spiritual form of resilience. It's a spiritual form of character. It's a spiritual form of comfort. You feel me? It's a spiritual form of music. It's a spiritual form of listening and so many things. Even with the food you put in your body, you become, more researching. You become more analytic and logical. And so to make those changes and to go through that process, to the chosen ones, man, stay focused. You're on the right path. Never feel that you are ever alone. And that's why I tell you to focus on self. Because everything else gonna play out. Everything else gonna lay out once you start doing that. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. And I'm specifically, I really want to speak to men out there, because we go through. I'm not a woman, so I'm not finna try to speak from a woman's standpoint. You feel me? So, right, that's how real this is. I'm off limits with that. I'm off limits with that, bro. I ain't finna sit up and tell no woman how she need to be functioning. I can just tell you as a man, when you working towards elevating. I'm 52 years old, man. I don't look like this for nothing. I'm not smiling like this for nothing, man. With all the shit I done been through. If you know my story, if you've been tapped in, you know what I'm saying? You can go back and look at videos, and you'll drift into that. But yeah, man, I'm still here, man, and that's the whole thing. I've been working on myself because for me, it's important that I make sure that I present this shit to you in its purest form. You feel me? Make sure you get this shit. I want to make sure I'm on point with and be detailed about everything that I'm tapped into, that I'm sharing with y'all. Cause hey man, I want y'all, listen, I don't want you to have to go through the mistakes when them goddamn roadblocks in front of you. I want you to I want to be you to be calculated and move around that shit. You ain't got to go through that shit like I did and like a whole bunch of other brothers that done been through that shit. Bro, I'm going to tell you something. I've always been analytic. Always been analytic. And the only time I've ever not been analytic is when I put something in my system I probably shouldn't have put. Not probably, I shouldn't have put in my system. That's how you get fucked over a whole lot in life. You know what I'm saying? Because you not being calculated. And that's one of them things that happened to me. Hey, but that don't excuse the system for fucking over me and taking advantage of me, bro. I know where I went wrong. Y'all need to get on board where y'all bitches went wrong. Yeah, when you locking it, think about this. When you know you've been accused or convicted for some shit you didn't do, you know this for a fact, and you battling this shit because these people find ways to manipulate and play fucking games. That's the Matrix, bro. A lot of y'all, listen to me, a lot of y'all want to come over here and get into this Matrix, man. You got to be careful. It's a system that's set up to eat your motherfucking ass up and spit you out. Look at how, listen, man, just to simplify things, and I'm just gonna show you in slow motion, man. Look how this country has done somebody that has brought entertainment to the world like Michael Jackson. We're not even talking about little old me, but little old me is really boom. Huge than the world, huge than your imagination, bro. You see what I'm saying? Everything looks small, ain't small. You see what I'm saying? They get you like that with them diamonds. I'll tap in a little bit later on that another time, but I'm just, hey, I want to bring y'all up to speed, man. That you dealing with America is a country of a bunch of goddamn snakes, bro. From the top all the way down to the bottom. This bitch a motherfucker, bro. You got to be built a certain type of way to be successful in America. That's just, everybody just not, hey man, look here, man. It's a lot of people, man, suffering and going through it, man. It's not all peaches and creams. America not no goddamn Thailand or no Vietnam or no Malaysia or Bali. You see what I'm saying? Man, look, bro, I don't even want to go there, man. It's people, man, work real hard, man, and make a lot of sacrifices, man, for this American dream, boy. Only to not wake up and realize it's an American nightmare. Hey, my ancestors went through it. Y'all gotta go and study the history of this country, and don't be reading that shit that they got in them schools. That's watered down versions. It's so many goddamn lies in them goddamn history books in high school. That's all whitewashing. Y'all gotta understand what whitewashing is. That's the education system. You gonna learn what the fuck that they gonna teach you so you can get through their system. If you want that goddamn, if you want that goddamn, if you want that diploma, if you want that goddamn degree, when it come time to that goddamn test, you better goddamn know exactly what they talking about when they talk about America. Not the real shit, not the man, look here, not the shit that the people really went through. The disgusting shit, bro, that people had to sacrifice, man, for us to even be having the freedom, the little freedom that we do have. And they trying, and they gonna take that on the way. Everything on, hey, look here. But hey, to get this shit straight, it need to be total surveillance. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to act. They need to, hey, so, but that's the problem though. See, they just want to put surveillance on us. And that's the problem I got with that now. Where is the surveillance on all these politicians? From the top to the bottom. If you gonna bring a new world order in, bring that shit in right. That's, see what I'm saying? That's the difference in our country and them other countries, man. Them real free countries like Thailand, man. They don't have no corrupted ass government over there. The people, the government represent the people, and the people represent the government. It's a two-way street. Out here in America, our government ain't nothing but a bully of bullies, bro. That's the biggest bully in the world right there. Yeah, real talk. That. Hey, you gotta keep an eye on everything out here, man. Hey, I got my hey, I make sure I watch everything going on around my house. I know I ain't doing nothing. I ain't finna do nothing. Look here, man. That's one thing that I can get on YouTube and say, and we gonna crash this shit out. I'm no threat to the United States government, the federal government, the state government, the Dallas police, any police in Florida, California, New York, or wherever I may go with. I'm the least of any threat to anything, man. Look here, man. I believe in government. I believe in law enforcement and all that shit. I just don't believe in the corrupted shit. That's the difference in me and a lot of people. I don't, look here, man. I'm not against police. Police officers are needed. The good ones. It's the rotten ones that fuck it up. And then it's the rotten people that's above them to allow them to do what the fuck they doing. So it's rotten from the top all the way to the goddamn bottom. And until we figure out, bro, until that shit get figured out, man, America's the wild, wild. America's been the wild, wild west, bro. America has been about killing and stealing. Go and study the history. It ain't never stopped. Look at Donald Trump up there threatening these other countries and shit. Man, you can't, bro. Come on, man. But he's supposed to be a man of God. A man of God is a man of peace, bro. A man of God is not a man of war. Any countries that's in wars, them not God countries, bro. Them countries are the devil. Unless a country is protecting themselves. Come on, bro. Because at the end of the day, who suffer the most? The people that don't have nothing to do with none of that shit. That's how fucked up wars is. The civilians suffer more than anybody. Just people don't have minding their own business. Don't have a shit to do what's going on in them buildings. Just, man, I'm going to tell you, this is one of the things I've learned. Most people around the world are generally just good people. It's just that we have rotten ones. We got rotten apples. all over the world. And the thing is, bro, we ain't getting rid of the rotten apples. Until you get rid of the rotten apples, they gonna always contaminate and spoil and fuck up shit. Anytime you got toxic shit, most people are organic, good people, want to have a good life. But our countries, and specifically some around the world, hey man, they corrupted. They doing too much. And I don't want to be in them countries. I don't want to be in corrupted countries. I want to be in God-like countries around God-like people. America's not a God-like country. America is not a God-like country. America is constructed off of colonialism and racism, and that's never been replaced. Never have been replaced. There's nothing you can show. So, Uncle Lo, I'm out, and I am the smoke. And where there's fire, there's smoke, baby. I'm gonna be right there every time, bro. Everywhere there's fire, there's smoke, and Uncle Lo gonna be there. That's what that is. To my chosen ones, y'all stay connected, prayed up, and focused on yourself. That's what I've been doing. I'm back on this YouTube. Hey man, y'all, hey man, it's a lot of stuff I'm gonna be tapped into. So y'all make sure y'all don't miss this shit, bro. I'm not playing. I'm finna be on levels, bro. Hey, I'm finna be talking about shit they ain't even talking about on YouTube. And I come in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm not young no more. I'm not wild like that. I'm on some peace journey shit. I'm trying to help y'all get there with me. You feel me? Uncle Lo, baby, I love y'all. Uncle Lo with the Bulldogs. Y'all stay tapped in. Number love, man. Peace.
Now they calling me the big dog. Yeah, they try to get me picked up. Like me never like 14. But I came back big strong. And I've been on a mission. I've been by my business. I will not be defined by nobody's prison. Uncle Lo and the Bulldogs. We is a family about a million. It's all about the try, bloodline. Best dog breeder, I'm only saying one time. Killing as a barber, I was eating like the lunchline. Nasty with the fades and the clippers, I was on fire. Then I retired, it's all about the drive, not for sure. Beyonce, my baby bulldog, and I know. We got time in the cut, and you know he the boss. And this Uncle Lo is the man with the sauce. Oh, I ain't no one trick pony, that's for sure. If I ain't bleeding, then I'm building up some homes. Do it for my mama, I know she looking down the home. Now they calling me the big dog. Yeah, they try to get me big dog. Love me never like.
Did you know that hypertension and heart disease kill more blacks than anything else in America?
I didn't know that. I thought it was the police.